was the play day. Once again, I slept in and was debating skipping breakfast, but I felt like my outfit was very Shakespeare. So I will head down to breakfast. And then we have lectures today too. Do the camera eats first, so I know what I ate every day. Lectures. Class. Lecture.
So we've got a bit of a whistle-stop tour on English wines as a history, and then I'll go into a bit more about Winchester themselves. So English wines into the bottle, something called the liqueur de tirage, which is an addition of yeast nutrients and sugar. It all gets put through the bottling line.
Wow.
Yeah. And we crown cap the end, so like beer bottle cap the end of it. You lay it on its side and you leave it alone. Now, over the course of about the first 6 to 8 weeks, the yeast is going to eat its way through all of the sugar and the nutrients, and it's going to produce 3 things: alcohol, heat, and carbon dioxide. So we end up with this second fermentation in the bottle. Now, the alcohol content inside the bottle will only go up by about 1 to 2%, because the base still wine has the majority of the alcohol in it. The heat is pretty negligible, but it gets stored in a cooler environment, and so it kind of balances itself out a little bit. Now the carbon... Okay, so you can get with that generally a bit more of the crispness and acidity. Can you pick out a couple of flavours? Lemon? Yeah? Great.
You know, I think
there's only the one wine grape that actually tastes like grapes, and it's not in this one.
I'm sure I'm wrong, but the first thing I tasted was either apple or pear.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Perhaps kind of like that orchard fruit style.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So when you taste it like that, you tend to get just 1, maybe 2 flavours, and nothing tends to be overly intense with it. What I want you to do is you're going to take another sip of it. Now, when you take this next sip, what you're going to do is try and froth this wine up in your mouth as much as you possibly can. Lift your tongue up and down really, really quickly, swirl it around like mouthwash, push it back and forth through your teeth, whatever it takes. But I want you to get those bubbles to fill up the entirety of your mouth. Now, caveat to this. 1, don't take too large a sip, because otherwise when you start to froth it in your mouth, you will start to dribble, okay? And it's really funny for me, but it's not funny for you. So take a decent sip, but think about obviously how much. The idea is you want these bubbles to fill up the entirety of your mouth. Once you've done that, I want you to just hold it, okay? Hold it for a couple of seconds. You'll feel as the bubbles start to dissipate, because all of a sudden the carbon dioxide fills your mouth and you actually can't hold it any longer. Then I want you to swallow. The first about 2 to 4 seconds are going to be really intense, and then it's going to mellow out, and it's the flavour after it mellows out that's going to give you more of those characteristics. Give it a go. Take a good sip, froth it up. We all swallowed the wine. Yeah. Now, can you pick out now a few more flavours than you could get in the initial point? Vanilla. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's tart, almost like it's very tart, like I don't know, cherry, grapefruit, something tart, like.
Yeah. Stone fruity kind of notes? Yeah. So, when you say stone, you mean like fruit, or is it like actual physical stone?
Just like you have to put a rock in your mouth, you know.
Well, that's what you know, in a lot of times actually. That's kind of like wet gravel. So I wouldn't be judging you if you did say stone.
Okay.
Hey, it's the same as scotch.
So the flavour note, the tasting note for this wine is described as having as the nose showing wonderful baked apple pie and brioche with a touch of lemon peel. It's a well-balanced, rich apple pie flavour combining with citrus notes, a touch of salinity, and a long, complex and satisfying finish.
Wow.
That lemon.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do we like it?
Yeah, the apple. Yeah.
Obviously, feel free to just drink the rest of that sample entirely normally.
I have to do the thing.
So, Woodchester themselves, they're a winery, but they're kind of aiming themselves as a bit of a tourist destination. So they do tours and tastings all year round, 7 days a week, April to October, and then 5 days a week, November to March. They do all sorts of different tours and tastings, so there's literally always reasons for people to keep coming up. They have accommodation on site, so you can actually come and stay in the heart of the vineyard, which is always really nice. And they really kind of position themselves within the growing tourism market because, I mean, you've got like the IWS, which is the International Wine and Spirits Competitions. You've got sparkling wine championships. There's all sorts of competitions.
Cool.
But the best ones, and if you ever see any of your wineries win them, these are the ones that I really follow the best, and that's something called the Global Drinks Masters. Mm-hmm. So the Global Masters competition is, as far as I'm aware, the only competition, obviously it's global, where they don't know anything about the wines. In every other competition, they know the country it comes from. And with English wines, there is a preconceived idea that they all taste like. And so people will look at it, and prime example of preconceived ideas of wine is the Judgment of Paris. You all heard about this? Yeah? You know, Stephen Sparrow was absolutely adamant that French wines were going to beat the Californian wines, hands down, no problem. And in both the original and when they tried to redo it, the Californian wines won. And so when they made it, you know, they were like, well, let's see what we can do. They thought it tasted pretty good. So it was entered into Decanter, into Wine GB and the Global Drinks Masters. Now, Decanter and Wine GB gave it a silver medal. It's as a grape variety, in the limestone soils, the limestone will help make them really complex, but also really intense. It really enhances the minerality to it. Give it a go, see what you think. And then I can give you the little flavour profile.
I feel like there's like, I don't know, I mean, it's almost like, to me, it's like a sweet finish. I like when I swallow, time goes by, and then the sweetness stays, like a sweetness stays to it. Settle.
Yeah. So the wine is described so fragrant but refined, combining aromas of nettle, so your kind of vegetable, citrus zest and light stone fruit, with distinctive notes of white pepper and a flinty minerality. So flinty minerality would be stone. It's a whistle clean palate, preserving brilliantly bright expression and embracing finely textured an incredibly appealing layer of minerality and lemon sherbet. That was the flavour note that was given by John Moss of Great British Wine when it was voted. Yeah, honestly. They're very dramatic when they write tasting notes, and I'm entirely here for it, because some of the stuff you read, you're like, okay. Now, 2022 was a really bright year. We actually had some pretty decent weather conditions in 2022, which is where you get that kind of extra layers and a bit more slightly of the stone fruit characteristics. You mentioned sweetness. Now, sweetness in wine isn't flavour tried. 2022, realistically, you probably got for that wine, it came out last year, maybe another 2 to 3 years on that. But with that one, what happens is the acidity will start dropping.
Gotcha.
So I think like most Sauvignon Blancs are designed to be drunk within the first kind of 12 months to 2 years, because otherwise the acidity drops and it just doesn't taste the way you would want it to.
Yeah, because
Doesn't mean you should throw it away, though. Fantastic drinking.
okay. Because I was going to ask that, what other uses? Because my partner and I, we're not huge wine drinkers, but we have tons of wine because people will just bring it to our house and leave it there. And
You can re-give.
yeah, that's what we do. But I mean, even after that, we give people. We give the wine all the time. We have like 30-something bottles in our house. Never bought a wine bottle in 10 years. And yeah, I use them for cooking and other things. But I was going to ask that if that's
Yeah.
a good use for them. Okay.
Yeah, no, I would use them for cooking. Certainly with certain wines, as they get
Steak.
older, so they lose their acidity. But if there's often they can go a bit vinegary. So at which point, make a wine vinaigrette. Why not?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Or the friends you don't like so much.
Give that the vinegar one.
But also, I mean, when you say
This
you
is
don't,
for making vinaigrette?
when
Don't
you
drink
say you
it.
don't drink a lot, you mean as in like you still go like a week or 2 weeks without drinking, or is it like you'll have like 8 glasses and then be done with it?
Well, I don't want to say I don't drink. No, exactly. It's we'll have like, you know, every so often we'll have like a glass or so. But neither of us are really wine people. I'm more of a, if I'm gonna drink, I'm more of a liquor person.
Okay.
She's sort of just a spritz type, you know.
Yeah. Because the other thing, if you're gonna like open a bottle but then not drink the rest of it,
Right.
wine preservation systems, you can get some really expensive ones. You can get some really cheap ones that will do just as good. Means you can open the bottle and then hold off on it and like drink. There's one system that I've got at home. Not that I'll use it. Because in my house we'll open the bottle and we'll finish it. But you can open it. It's called a caravan, and you can basically keep. And it's their cheapest one, so like £120. But you can then keep it fresh for like 4 weeks.
Wow.
So if you're going to have like a really nice dinner and you think, well, maybe just like a nice slice of bread, use that and then keep it. Because that obviously, because it's got a specific style of cork that they actually give you to put into it,
Gotcha.
you can store it standing up in the kitchen, and then in a couple of weeks' time, if you've got someone coming over, you go.
Yeah, because I usually wind up using, we'll drink, you know, 2 glasses out of it, and then I'll use the other half a bottle for cooking.
Yeah.
But then I wind up making a lot of like reductions and things like that. I'm like, okay, I don't want to keep buying beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, so that would be what I would say. Yeah, cook with it, make vinaigrettes with it, or find a preservation system that works for you.
Gotcha.
And then you can open it.
So if it's kind of on the older side of turns vinegar, you could just vinaigrette, that's fine, or is it kind of unsafe?
You can drink it, it's what tastes nice.
Okay.
You'll be able to know, because you'll take the cork out and you will smell vinaigrette. Now, the only caveat is some old wines that are like meant to be drunk old, when you open them, because there's been no oxygen content to them, just contact to them, that's why they have decanters to allow them to breathe.
Okay.
So if you're going to try it, like pour a small amount in the glass, give it a really aggressive swirl, and then maybe leave it for like 5-10 minutes and go back to it. If it still smells really like, you'll smell the acidity in it,
Sure.
vinaigrette will drink it.
Okay.
But otherwise, it might just be that it needs a bit of time to breathe.
Sure. Okay. Perfect.
So I know my partner has done a lot of wine tasting in the U.S. and you've mentioned doing it around the world. He hasn't done any here. Are there like differences that you've noticed wine tasting in the U.S. versus here, or like things to know?
Not really. I mean,
Okay.
you kind of get. I mean, the wine styles will be entirely different across different wine regions, but there's no one place does things better than others. Certain places you go, depending on how big they are, they'll give you like nibbles to go for free with it. The only thing I would say is, so people see like a plate of like nibbles in front of them, and yeah, I'm going to start eating that. My only advice would be don't eat the nibbles before you try the wine.
Okay.
Because when it comes to food and wine pairing, salt and acidity in food will automatically make a wine feel fruitier, more full-bodied, richer. So they could be giving you something that's salty as a snack
to make it taste good and be like, oh, you want to buy it?
Oh, that's cool to know.
Might not taste as good. So if they give you nibbles,
Yeah.
just try the wine
First. Okay. Good to know.
That would be,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank
I'm
you.
wondering that you said that. We stayed at a hotel in Napa, and they would do wine tastings every night. And I told him how, like, so many are dry to me, right?
Yeah.
I really can't. So he would, pair certain cheeses. He was like, eat this, and now you're going to taste it. And it is. It's that illusion now that I like things. And I'm like, I still don't know if I want to like it by itself. But he's like, no. He's like, you have to open up your palate. I'm like, no, I don't think so.
Steak with cab, because you're gonna and tasting that together. If you're serving, if you're having steak and you like cab, they pair well together. So that's why
Oh, yeah.
It does. I mean, obviously everyone automatically assumes again red wine with steak because you kind of look at the flavour profiles. But I've got a best friend that categorically cannot stand red wine. We've tried, but on many different times, she just won't drink it. She's a white wine girl. That's fine. And my partner went away. He went away on a stag to her for our anniversary, and I was like, that's rude. So I said, well, I'm going to buy us a nice steak dinner, I'm going to charge you for it. And she was just there, like, I was like, oh, no, let's have like a proper pairing stuff with it. She's like, oh, well, she's like, I'll suffer through a red wine if you want it. And I'm there like, oh no, we don't suffer through any wines.
Yeah.
So I found a really nice, rich, full-bodied Chardonnay, South African, bit of oak aging, and we had that with steak, garlic butter, and it went really beautifully.
Oh,
Because
amazing.
the garlic, the saltiness of the garlic butter, it was a very delicious Chardonnay regardless of the meal anyway. But paired very nicely with the richness of it, so then you didn't feel like you were missing out on anything when you had the steak and the richness of that, because it all went really nicely together. So there's always a yes, have this with this, but otherwise have what you like. There would be no point in me giving her any glass of red wine. I could have it's the best red wine, most expensive £1,000 bottle of red wine, and she would be like,
But I, in my mind, I love reds, and I would not shun, but in my own mind, Chardonnay. But then I started, I opened myself up to it, and then you really can learn to appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, Chardonnay is one of those great brands. I love Chardonnay. I'm a massive Chardonnay advocate, because it's so versatile as a grape variety. You can do pretty much anything to it in the vineyard and in the winery, and you'll get very different expressions of it. But it would have been the late 90s, early noughties probably, unfortunately, Americans and Australians butchered Chardonnay because they realised they could grow it anywhere. So it became overly ripe, and then all they did was whacked it in with a load of oak, so it became, and then they allowed it to what we call malolactic fermentation. So you ended up with these super ripe stone fruits, pineapple, mango note, mixed with butter and cream, mixed with vanilla, and it bred a breed of wine drinkers known as the ABCs, and they're the anything but Chardonnays. And you got, like, I still meet people today that are like, well, I have anything but Chardonnay. I just met someone the other week, and I had to really control my facial expressions because I'm very aware that if I'm thinking it, you'll see it.
Yeah.
And she said to me, she worked in the wine industry, I thought, oh great, we're having a proper intelligent conversation. And she goes, yeah, I was drinking anything but Chardonnay. I was like, okay, well, what's your favourite style of wine? She goes, well, it's Chablis. And I was like, but that is Chardonnay. She's like, yeah, but it doesn't taste like Chardonnay. I was like, yes, it does. It is Chardonnay. And it's one of those things that people, what they don't like is the over malolactically fermented Chardonnay, so you get the creamy butter. They don't like over oak. She likes the clean, mineral, crisp side of it. She doesn't like cheap Chardonnay. Fair enough. I don't drink cheap Chardonnay, but give me a oaky, buttery Chardonnay, ooh, delicious. Give me a Chablis, love it. You can do anything with it. So maybe it's one style of Chardonnay you don't like, so maybe try different stuff.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Which I'm used to get Stratford.
Yeah.
Let's get one
Look that up.
Morning wine.
Sparkling wine is always a breakfast drink, by the way. If anyone says it's too early to drink, it's before midday, sparkling wine.
Sparkling
Do you
wine.
have that rule? Like, I know
just
in
put it
New
with
Jersey,
oranges, right?
you can't serve
Use that with oranges.
before
Yeah.
a certain time.
No. You could go to Wetherspoons at 8 a.m. on a if you like.
Nice.
Go to the airport, you can drink whenever. There's kind of
Well,
a
the
rule.
airport doesn't count.
Yeah.
When you're on holiday,
There is no time.
There's no
Yeah.
yeah,
But
no,
like restaurants, brunch, we can't have before. Can't serve before 11.
No, you don't have that in this country. It's down to the local councils that issue the licensing, but no, like I think Wetherspoons usually have 97 a.m. if you want. I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah.
Just curious, where are those bottles gonna go after 10:30? Just out of curiosity.
I believe with you because
Oh.
they were part of the thing and they've been paid for it as far as I'm concerned, they're not mine.
Yeah.
Oh,
What happens to
interesting.
them is down to your group leader's choice.
Okay, but just curious, thank you. I
said they're part of the class, so just letting you know.
I was, just curious,
She said they're paid for.
We'll use them for the third year.
That's
You will enjoy
Or
those.
today's lunch.
Yeah.
Yes, the chips is English sparkling wine.
Oh,
Because
nice.
it's acidity. So you know how when you get a Royal Shakespeare will give you the slice of lemon on the top? The idea is that the acidity in the lemon comes through into the oil and grease and fish. So because
Oh, that makes sense.
That's what will go with it nicely. Like,
Wow, good to know.
Perfect.
Perfect. Wow.
That is your job.
You did, yeah. It doesn't count to be allowed to do it, but it's my profession.
Yeah.
We actually ended up doing it at
Let's keep in
I
mind
mean, it
things.
doesn't mean you have to like drink this much.
No, I mean, when I was doing my wine exams, one of them we had to drink 30 wines at 8 a.m.
Wow.
That was a lot. And so then that was why I was fishing and everything.
So it's kind of like between Bouchon and
Yeah, very minuscule amounts, but yes.
it was like
So what's your favorite wine?
That's a good one. There's probably a lot of favorites. Yeah.
I think when you say my favorite wine, is it my favorite wine grape or is it my favorite like brown wine?
Oh, I guess both. I meant like grape, like yeah. But both. And they can't hear you, so you don't have to.
So when it comes to English wine, they are hands down my favourite.
Okay.
Having worked with them for 4 years, I've tasted a lot of other English wines, and I just don't think that's as good in comparison.
Okay.
So in terms of English wine, hands down my favourite.
Yeah.
In terms of wines in general, it's really difficult for me. I always used to be like, Merlot's my favourite. And then I started trying more, and like there were certain Merlots, and I think it's like my safety blanket.
Yeah.
So it's, well, if I don't want to think about it, it's when I'm something super easy, I'm gonna just relax and enjoy friends. It doesn't matter. But I now have to think, I used to be seasonal, white in the summer, red in the winter.
Yeah.
And now I'm like a nice light bodied chilled red wine in the summer. Ooh, that's quite nice.
That sounds nice.
Full bodied white in the winter, quite a list of. I can't, there's only one great variety so far that I've tried one that I can just kind of get behind it. And it's not even the grape variety as a whole, it's just a specific style of making it. So Pinot Grigio,
Okay.
I think it's a waste of alcohol.
Sure.
Oh.
It's described as a simple wine because it's only supposed to have 4 flavours: lemon, lime, apple, pear.
Right.
Okay.
Job done. And I just think it tastes like acidic water. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
But Pinot Gris, same grape variety, just allowed to ripen more, lower yielding, it's richer, it's more complex, it's juicier, it's lovely. So it's just that single one I'd be like, I don't like, otherwise I like pretty much everything. Pretty much everything.
So the answer is yes.
Yes. Everything's my
What,
favorite.
what do you like?
Yes.
Yes. I will have some, please.
Unless it's Pinot Gris, in which case it's better.
All right.
So I noticed here that you travel. So how often would you say you're traveling per month for wine tasting and everything?
Less than usual. So when I first started studying wine, I was a flight attendant.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So I was
Yeah.
traveling
I saw here. Yeah.
a lot. Nowadays, I will try and visit one other vineyard, depending on work commitments, every 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
But because I work in the wine industry, I'm always trying new wines.
Okay.
So I did a wine tasting on Friday night. It was Portuguese wine. I'm showing 5 new wines that I hadn't tasted before that day. So that was trying something different. But yeah, so I'm trying at least 3 or 4 new wines a week.
That's cool. Yeah.
But yeah, visiting is just, it's really work dependent. And also some vineyards aren't open
Oh.
in the low seasons. So it's very difficult. They're only open on like a Saturday between 12 and 2. And
Okay.
you work up.
Yeah.
That's not particularly easy. So
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for everything. Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Baldwin's office. Oh, let me leave. Ooh. Right over there. Recommended us to go there. And
I've been here since 4/22. Emily and Chris joined us as a student with the FU at RSC program, and I do 3 modules a term. I have a PhD in Shakespeare Studies from the Shakespeare Institute in Stratford-upon-Avon, so I'm quite biased. I think Shakespeare is the greatest definitely the greatest playwright of all time. Chekhov's close. But yes, that was going to be the second point. Yes, and I have no real time for conspiracy theories around Shakespeare. I think in Shakespeare, ultimately, it almost doesn't matter. What matters is the words, what survives in the text. We'll see how that survived in various ways in Winter's Tale and short for Dorcas Malorcas.
Fish and chips again. Yay! Tartar sauce. Almost at Stratford-upon-Avon. Cute. Oh.
Oh, is that what you wanted? Because I love it. Is that what you want to do?
How cute.
Do they run?
That is the theater over there. Company, and that is where we will be meeting on the steps for you all to get your tickets. So I'm gonna go this afternoon. I'm gonna pick up our tickets from Will Call, and everybody's gonna meet on the steps at 6:45. It's slightly different than the schedule. 6:45. I think it originally said 7. So please meet me on the steps at 6:45. At 7:15, I will be going into the theater. So if you're not there by 7:15, you don't have a ticket to get in. So please make sure you're on time, because it's not fair to the performers for us to all walk in late. I don't even know if they let you in late. So 6:45, that'll give us a half hour, plenty of time before the show starts at 7:15. We are now parking. Oh, and in the parking lot for what are they called? The coach park behind the Stratford Leisure Center. And this is where the bus will be picking us up as well. So it's a little bit of a walk. So some folks, if you can get in, you might be able to walk through the leisure center. There are bathrooms in there if they let you in. Or you just go up where we're pulling in now. You just go out the way we came right here and make a left. And then you just head to the left, keep the river on your left, and the theater will be in front of you. Keep the river on your left, and the theater will be in front of you. It's the Royal Shakespeare Company, 6:45. After the show, we meet back at the buses, so we will not be gathering in front of the theater. So if you need to go to the restroom and do all that stuff, do it in the theater, and then just head on back to the bus. No shopping, no dining, no coffees, no lattes. Do that before the theater, so that we can get everyone on the bus. It is a late night, and that we can get back. Okay? Any questions?
Yeah. I'm a little unclear about.
They do not, but they do have bars and candy and popcorn.
Yeah. In the clerb, we all fam. In the clerb, took a video real quick. And we're in Poundland. Poundland. I'm in Poundland. Oh, this is what I was looking for. It's very busy there. Like, things going on. Oh, Winnie-the-Pooh. We're all mad here now, for real though. Like, it's all about tea towels. Wow. But she's saying that she got ice cream, but also she paid. She's saying that she paid. Or I think I'm reading the wrong chat. Let me see.
That is great. Which direction? Oh my god, I feel like I need to get these. I don't know. Let them finish looking at them. Oh my god, we need to get this for the girls. Let's see what it says. During labor, thing is so great that when we can almost imagine what it makes. Oh, forget it. Feels like that. Feels like I have a fever. Yeah.
Never eat more than you can lift.
I only drink alcohol.
Oh, nice. 3 houses, 12-month entry, endless remarkable stories. Oh, here's some Go back to AP English. I think from AP English I remember this, 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 this. Something like this. Oh, hey, nice. Quotes and everything. I like that for some reason. And action is eloquence. This section is very aesthetically pleasing. Textured shirt. I've been looking at puzzles, but just haven't bought one. But I like this. This is cute.
Can I?
Okay. Okay, yay!
Have you got a bag? Yeah, it's this one.
I got it. I got it. Aww.
A great while ago the world began.
She told me to go outside to the garden first to like watch the performance first. Shakespeare's birthplace. That's what she said. Oh, I kind of went through that beginning fast though. I kind of do want to go through that. Or maybe I could come back. We'll see. Thinking. Because there's the birthplace garden. I guess I'll start here a little bit slower.
Mary, the youngest of 8 sisters, gave birth to William Shakespeare, her first child. Happy what follows. Thou hast a strong sensitivity. Hide your fires. Let not the light see my black and deep desires.
Wow. What's this? Oh my gosh. Oh. What's this? I love this question because yes, it does. New York City.
To celebrate Shakespeare's works live in front of your faces. Now don't worry, for those of you who are not as nerdy about Shakespeare as we are, we're not shooting all 37 years. We don't have a week long background to these characters. We have Benedict and Beatrice. They are the main. They break up. The boys go away to war. A few years later they come back and they have found that the town is pointless. And every word stabs. Come. Talk on first. All disquiet horror and perturbation follow up. Swear by it that you love me, and I will make him eat it that says I love not you.
That's funny. It says, I am old and fragile. Please do not shake my branches. Ooh, I'm finally entering. Hello. Hello.
Enjoy the tour.
Thank you so much. Wow. Oh, they have stuff here as well. What is this? Oh. This is basically, it says House of Spells, but they might as well just say this is all Harry Potter. Oh, Oh, okay, and maybe some, oh, Lord of the Rings. I also saw Stranger Things. Oh, is there, oh, no. I don't think you can really go upstairs. Staff only. Oh, like more over here. Just noticed that. A lot of different things. Oh, it's not too bad. I appreciate you following up with that.
Yeah, well, I'm not following you, honest.
Closed today. But oh my gosh, they're right there. They're sleeping. It's Tuesday, so every day apart from Tuesdays. And they had food and drink. Oh, hello. Wow. Oh my god. Oh. So we were looking for McDonald's, and then this guy at this place told us to come in. So I have this. We got our tickets, so now we're just wandering around. Hey. Ah, it's a whole succession of them. Yeah. And this is what we're here to see. Okay, and then I'll go. Quiet. Okay. Let me go out. We're not pressing hard enough. Okay, I'll just smile. Watch it. Oh my god. Wow. Hey, applause. Hello.
Romeo.
It started.
I know. It's not going down, it's going up.
Oh.
Is it reset?
Okay, go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Don't skip any buttons.
Yep, I got it on video.
Stop.
I got the proof.
Oh, I had to press the green.
Oh.
Reset. I get it now. It's harder to undo that.
Oh.
I should have timed it. See how. Wait, I want to time it and see how long it takes me to undo.
Untie it. Yeah. Ooh. That's pretty cool though, because I guess it's different.
And not rip the buttons.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
Ooh, 19. Sure.
You are an actor.
Oh, that's cool.
On the stage at the Royal Shakespeare Theatre. The scene, it is night. You will walk the walls of the castle, following your father's ghost. Your lines will appear on the screen. Speak them as they appear. You first line. You are an actor.
Do you want to go in there alone?
On stage at the Royal Shakespeare Theatre. The scene, it is night. You have walked the walls of the castle, following your father's ghost. Your lines will appear on the screen. Speak them as they appear. You have the first line.
Where wilt thou lead me? Speak, I'll go no farther.
Mark me.
I will.
My hour has almost come. When I to sulphurous and tormenting flames must render up myself.
Alas, poor ghost.
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold.
Speak, I am bound to hear.
So about revenge, when thou shalt hear.
What? I probably said that wrong. What?
I am thy father's spirit, doomed for certain term to walk the night, and for the day confined to fasting fires, till the foul crimes done in my days of nature are burnt and purged away. List, list, oh list, if thou didst ever thy dear father love.
Oh heaven.
Revenge is foul and most unnatural. Murder!
It's fun.
Yeah.
Do you want to try it?
Oh, okay. Take a bow.
All of the stories together.
Yeah. In the theater now.
Rock is going down, down, and then you're gonna put your arms out like this, and you're gonna spin, and then it's gonna say, "Hey man," and you're gonna wave. You ready? Do you want to do it? I'll go slower with you.
It'll be fun, come on.
You can do it then. It's 11 o'clock at night. Nobody's gonna see.
Okay, ready?
Except for the people in the room.
Ready? Hold on, it's got to start again. Wait, YouTube must start. Ready? It's gonna say, "Hey man, twice.
We're getting it.
Hey man.
Yes.
In her video.
She kind of goes like this. When you're teaching me, 5 minutes.
But I get it. You can do it. As a matter of fact, I was admiring your technological process. I think these are good, cheat codes. Right? Cheat codes. They're very good.
But I'm not a dancer.
Yeah, I have to dance all the time.
Do you know what? Like some of my teachers were like tap 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 tap. I like more hours. I want to hear that. They're always like tap tap tap.
Okay.
Alright, now let's teach Joe Ratchet.
I don't know many other dances. There's one other dance. So, you know what I want to go to
that's not long or SVU. Oh, like a little.
Okay. I want to go to big for this and be like, touch the same ears. Use your arm and down the ears. And I want you to do, and that's all I want to do.
No, that's cute.
I know we will. It's his back has been hurting, so I
And did you learn it?
Yeah, he did.
Learn it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's front, side, back, I don't know what that is.
It's close enough for a video.
I think it's fantastic. I think it's fantastic.
You're only as old as you feel.
You're not as old as these tin soldiers.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
In the half. In the half.
7. Watch. We got 7. You gonna learn? You're gonna learn?
And do you want to put a...
Tina can sing a song.
Do you want to put a message in the box? Like,
It's a little late.
It's a little bit true, yeah.
So
Alright.
we're learning the quick clap dance if you guys want to do it right now.
I'll learn the...
Anybody? What's that room that you came out of? There's a side room of the kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm making this video to say I fell down the stairs. Oh my gosh. So like right there, right in the middle, and skidded down on my butt. I'm okay.